Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. A month ago, US President Joe Biden was subjected to criticism from across the world that while the rest of the countries are struggling to secure enough vaccines, the United States was sitting on a stockpile of millions of vaccine doses. Some even called it hoarding of vaccines. There were calls from US citizens and various influential bodies that the country should share some of the vaccine doses from its stockpile with the countries that are ravaged by COVID-19 pandemic and don't have enough vaccines to vaccinate their people. On June 3rd, Joe Biden administration came out with a plan to share the vaccine doses with other countries in need. It said that United States will allocate 75% of its unused COVID-19 vaccines. 25% will be reserved for its own use. The allocation was to be done through the UN-backed COVAX Global Vaccine Sharing Program. The US pledged to donate 80 million, that is 8 crore vaccine doses to other countries. Some of these doses were reserved for South Africa, some for Latin America, some for Asia, Southeast Asia, etc. Also for India. Almost a month later, India's neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan have received the foreign vaccines sent by the United States. But guess what? India has not yet received it. So what happened to the foreign vaccine donation? Why have they not come to India yet? And why is the United States not sending us the vaccines? Let us talk about this in today's video, but before we get there, the kind of work we do requires your support. And to keep it running, we need you to support us monetarily. This, of course, is not without any benefits. So far, we have asked you to support us through YouTube. You can still do that. You can click on the join button and become a member of HW News English YouTube. Or if you want a one-time payment option, you can go to our website www.hwnews.in/support. Select the option that you want to take up and please pay us. Your support will ensure that we continue to do the journalism and reporting that speaks truth to power. Now, coming back to the topic, India has passed the phase of the deadly second wave. Although the second wave exposed how underprepared the system was to handle the caseload. At one point, India was reporting close to 4 lakh cases a day and the death toll had peaked to almost 4,000 a day. The accuracy of India's COVID death toll is still in question. Although the official toll stands at more than 4,11,000, some experts claim that it could be more than a million. Well, that is a story for another day, but today India has reported more than 38,000 new COVID-19 cases. However, 41,000 people recovered from the infection, that is more recoveries than the new cases. This is definitely a positive news. But does that mean we are out of the COVID danger? The answer is no. With tourists thronging to hill stations and crowding at tourist spots, social distancing, COVID-appropriate behavior being thrown out of the window, experts are warning about the early onset of the third wave of the pandemic. In fact, a study has said that the third wave has already begun. We are in the month of July 2021 and according to experts, India could witness a third wave in the month of August-September. So we have exactly 1 month in our hand to vaccinate as many people as possible. Ramping up vaccination is the only way to alleviate the damage that would be caused due to the attack of the third wave. Also, the Indian government has set up an ambitious target for itself of vaccinating all of the Indian adults by December 2021. By government's own admission in the Supreme Court, the total population of the country aged 18 years and above is approximately 93 to 94 crore. Now, considering each one needs 2 doses of the vaccine, it would require an estimated 186 to 188 crore vaccine doses to inoculate all of these. On 21st of June, the central government took over the vaccination drive for all the adults, which was earlier with the state governments. And on the same day, vaccination shot up too. But the same pace could not be maintained in the following days. Now, let me give you a simple calculation. If we start from the beginning of the month of July, we have total 184 days in hand to fully vaccinate the adult population. The government said that the adult population is around 93 to 94 crores and thus it will require 186 to 188 crore vaccine doses. So from July 1 onwards, it has to vaccinate more than 1 crore population to achieve its target of fully inoculating all of the adult population of India. If the number exceeds 1 crore, then it is excellent. But 14 days in the month of July, we see something contrary to what should ideally happen. The vaccination numbers are falling. Just watch this graph. Watch this graph that is being played on your screen right now. Right from 26th of June to 11th of July. This is the rolling 7-day average per 100 people in the total population in India. The graph should continuously go up, but what we see is there are multiple dips in the vaccination numbers per day and then some uptick, and this is definitely worrying. Now let us talk about it in terms of numbers. June 21 in fact saw the peak of vaccination so far with more than 86 lakh vaccine doses administered in a single day. But the pace of vaccination came down by 39% between June 26th and June 30th, which was the average of more than 39 lakh doses per day. It slightly went up by 6% between July 1st and July 5th with an average of more than 42 lakh doses a day. But the pace again came down by almost 16% in the last few days between July 6th and July 10th. Even former Niti Aayog Vice Chairman Arvind Pangaria on Sunday said that India's current vaccination rate was simply not good enough. He said the country needs to achieve daily rate of at least 5 to 6 million jabs. Now let us come to the second part of it. Why are vaccination numbers falling down? Multiple factors actually. Hesitation among people. People have taken it easy since second wave has passed and numbers have gone down. But then there is also the factor of a vaccine shortage. Now the government may deny it, but several government centers in Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Gurgaon are either shut or vaccinating very few people. As per the government's own admission, it has so far given total 38.5 crore vaccine doses to the states, and it expects to allocate up to 51 crore doses in the month of July, that is almost 12 crore doses more to the states. How will it ensure that? Yet no clarity on it. India has 3 vaccine candidates, Covishield, Covaxin and Sputnik V. Other vaccines such as Zydus Cadila's vaccine, biological E vaccine are still in the pipeline. At this time, we need more vaccine doses to ramp up the vaccination before the third wave hits us. So what should be government's priority? To arrange vaccine doses from all possible avenues. The US, as I said, promised to distribute the excess vaccine doses to other countries, including India. 6 million doses were pledged by the US for Latin America and the Caribbean, approximately 7 million for South and Southeast Asia, approximately 5 million for Africa, and the remaining doses, just over 6 million, will be shared directly with countries experiencing surges, those in crisis, and other partners and neighbors as per the US government, including Canada, Mexico, India, and the Republic of Korea. So this was the plan of the US. So why is it that our other neighbors have received the foreign vaccines from the US but not India? Well, as per the US government, they are ready to share the vaccines, but India is not yet ready to receive it. Isn't that surprising? Now, US State Department spokesperson Ned Price told reporters at a media briefing that each country needed to complete its own set of operational and regulatory and legal processes before vaccines can be sent there. He said, and I quote, "Now India has determined that it needs further time to review legal provisions related to accepting vaccine donations." This is what Ned Price said. So basically, India is yet to complete these legal proceedings and yet to give a green light so the vaccines could come to India. It is also not the first time that this is happening. Remember the foreign aid sent by different countries? The aid started arriving in India on April 25th, but it took the center almost 7 days to frame SOPs around the distribution. There were reports that some oxygen cylinders and remdesivir drugs were stuck in the custom clearance. Now, in the meantime, we know how many people lost their lives. Vaccines currently are our only immunity or shield against the fast mutating virus. Instead of ramping up the vaccination, we can see it is faltering. And the government is not fully ready with the legal provision for vaccine donation to receive it. At this point, government should completely focus on rapidly vaccinating the population and clearing whatever legal hurdles are in the way of foreign vaccine donations. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, if you are watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you are watching this video on Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Thank you so much.